We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the San Francisco Giants. It's Interleague Baseball on the Show. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leury Garcia.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Moncada is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Stan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yoan Moncada is the second out of the opening frame. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Fouled away. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here's the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That's a well-placed fastball right there. Just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Eloy Jimenez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The next 3-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Stepping up now, Steven Duggar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, the center fielder.
Here it comes.
Steven Duggar.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that's allowed out number 1. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
High in the air out to center field. Garcia is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Stepping in, Eloy Jimenez. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
Eloy Jimenez.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
So here's Jose Abreu. Fastball right back to the mound. To Crawford for 1. To Belt for the twin killing.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Nomar Mazara. Here comes the first pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, what a dive. How about that? Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Yeah, Matty, they're...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, who was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Fouled off. Grandal, playing here in his age 31 season, is looking like a near lock at this point to make the All-Star game this year. He's currently the leading vote getter in the league at catcher.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
So stepping in, Danny Mendick, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. To first. Belt has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Carlos Rodon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Called strike, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order goes.
Just about set to go here as the Giants come to bat in the 3rd inning. And San Francisco fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average. And talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Not shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. Digging in, Kevin Gausman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Popped him up. And no one will track it down. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right, but foul. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And the inning is over. Into the box, Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
offer at that point. It's a cold strike. One and two.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got one more.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a ball lined over the head of Crawford into left center, a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Garcia leads off second with nobody out. And that's off his leg on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And the run will trot home to score from third as the White Sox claim the early 1-0 lead.
Up next is Chicago. The left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Eloy Jimenez. He singled his last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Now Abreu connects deep to left into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
0 for 1 for him here in this one, and he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a line drive. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled away. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a ball, 1-0. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Hunter Pence. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Jimenez. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants. Now at the plate, Danny Mendick. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Rodon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Leury Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A bouncer to the left side. Longoria barehands it in time. So after the 3 welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He talked about how it's been one first pitch out after another, and that's been extremely frustrating to watch. They like to encourage their hitters to be aggressive, but to do so selectively. That means swinging at good pitches to hit, and given the 8 first pitch outs they've hit into, that doesn't appear to be the case today.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. This is line to left. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Now back. First baseman, Brandon.
To the plate now, Brandon Belt. Left center, base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Ball 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Mazzara has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Stepping into the box, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. First and second now, one man out. Down the third baseline. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
He's got it, and there are two down now. Joey Bart will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Number 77, Joey Bart.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 0-1 pitch started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And there's a base hit on the line. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Joey Bart has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Derek Rodriguez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57, Derek Rodriguez.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as we take a look at the White Sox leaders in that category, he currently sits 3rd on the team. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot. and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
2-0 now. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And their runners at the corners now. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Mike Yastrzemski. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this is foul.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Lifted in the air to center field. Garcia is right there, 1 down. At the plate, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground.